For some, boxing is not just a sport. It is a lifelong passion with serious sacrifices. Today is no different to any other. Everybody knows just how dangerous this game is. It is the art of self-defense, the sweet science. It's like a game of chess. One wrong move and you're out. As long as the people surrounding you are those who push you to your limit, the dedication and devotion never ends. A bittersweet lifestyle. Meet Alec Wilkey, a professional boxing trainer, father of 3 girls and a proud London black cab driver. Alec fell in love with boxing from an early age and in 1971 had several amateur matches until he was forced to stop fighting due to injuries. But since his boxing days, he has turned his focus to training fighters and has never looked back, and has been spending almost every day doing so for the last 37 years. Team Wilkey has a number of current champions under its banner, from Johnny Coyle, Areti Mastrodoku, to Ben Day, and the fighter who has his upcoming fight on December the 5th, Danny Connnor. But even with the talent he trains on a daily basis, after each training session, alongside his assistant trainer and fellow cab driver Johnny Sparks, they return to their cabs.
Black guys, we don't really get injuries, you know, bad.
You don't do fuck all, that's right. You don't do fuck all, son.
It's just weak genetics.
Yeah. You don't see little black guys running around with quarters of beef on their shoulder, do you? No, you fucking don't.
No, all you do is been in and out.
We're all friends, you know, we know how far we can push each other.
Yeah, man. Fuck the German. We like to all take the mickey out of each other. There's no political correctness here. If you've got a big nose, then you'll be called big nose. And that's, fortunately or unfortunately, that's how I was brought up. I'm a butcher by trade. I used to work in the meat market where anything was said and no one ever took offence. And that's how I run my gym. No one takes offence. You see the boys, we all have a laugh about everything and that's it. All these boys know. But when we go outside this gym, we're all together and we'll all just die for each other. Just as we're going in together, we're only friends, all right?
So these guys, you know, Al, John, they come here and they give it their all, you know, not getting a lot back. So you got to respect that, you know, great guys. A lot of these trainers are greedy people, you know, but with Al, he's different. He's a family man, he's got a lovely wife, you know, he's a good man. So he's easy to trust.
And started kind of just guiding me through it, taking me out of bad habits, putting me back onto the straight and narrow and just helped me a lot, and then got my boxing career up and running and ended up signing me over as a pro.
We don't need the best equipment. You know, we got bags, we got a ring, and we got a great coach, Alec Wilkey, you know, that's all we need.
Alec, he's like my only dad. But we're all a big family here, so it's good.
But, you know, they all are. They're all like sons to me.
Nothing but hard work. It's a hard game. You got to work hard. If you want to be a boxer, you got to work hard. There's no shortcuts.
Way to go, let's go. 2 hands, let's go. Come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Let's go.
Throughout the years, Alec has had many great memories in boxing, and in his house in Essex, before each fight, he takes great pride in reminding himself on why he continues to train fighters after 37 years.
Right, well this is my office. This is a picture of Danny when he was at the MGM on the Amir Khan bill. This was blown up by Pat to go on that wall in the office. This is a signed picture of Roberto Duran, one of the greatest fighters of all time. Danny gave me that picture, and he's my favourite fighter of all time, Marvin Hagler. This is Reid's glove from when she first won, that's her Masters, International Masters title. That's the first title she won. This here is one of her World Championship fights, belts. That's the WGB, the GBU lightweight title championship of the world, which she won. She's gone on to win the WIBF, the GBU and the WBF super featherweight titles of the world. That's a signed glove from Golovkin when we was in Monaco. He's one of the greatest fighters in the world, champion. This is the glove from Danny's Southern Area, when he first won the Southern Area title at Alexandria Palace. That's the glove, from the actual fight glove. That's the fight glove from the GBU title to go with that belt from Reid. This is Ricky Hatton, another great fighter, greatest fighter this country's produced, two-weight world champion. Picture of me with his belt. This is the glove from when Johnny won the prize fighter, which is a massive competition on Sky, knockout competition. First prize is 32 grand. He is an absolute nightmare. He's like having a child in the gym.
This is Danny Connnor down at Lansbury with Aaron Arif and Fat Alec Wilkey. You're making your debut, not a lot of people know you out there, not famous yet like Danny Connnor, so...
Full credit to Evangelou, but that shows you the confidence that's in his work.
Danny Connor's career started off different to most fighters in his position, after losing 4 out of his first 5 fights. However, through hard work he has put himself into the spotlight, and on the 12th of September, he had his highest selling fight to date.
He was rubbish. You know, he'd be the first to admit that now, because no one would have ever looked at him and thought he would be a title contender and a good 10-man fighter, because he was absolutely useless. But, you know, things have changed.
They've had their ups and downs and whatever, but yeah, I'd say it's a very, very good relationship.
It's like father and son, really. So
close with most of the boys as well, but, you know, probably slightly closer to Danny than the others, because he's been with me for a long time.
You know, Alex put so much hard work into Danny. He's the reason why. I believe he's the reason why Danny's a champion, because of Al.
What lets him down is his diet. That's what lets him down all the time. He loves his food.
Dieting is a big part, you know, cutting out all the junk food, early nights, no sex, you know, those sort of things, you know, time away from your family. You know, those are the major sacrifices you have to make.
It's like not going out with your mates and stuff. Training camps for 10 and 12 weeks, just strict hard work and dedication.
Going to be snappy, especially in this line of sport where there's the dieting and stuff and making weight.
You know, I can tell when he's not eating right and when he ain't doing his diet right, because he avoids getting on the scales, because he knows I'm going to go into one about. It's the usual shit.
This is the last time.
Right, that's fine.
Don't worry about it that much.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's far too heavy.
For his fight on December the 5th, Danny has to lose a total of 12 kilograms. Apart from the dieting, training is the most crucial element in cutting weight.
When they're sparring, especially when they're sparring with each other, they're not looking to hurt each other, obviously, so they're looking to practice things.
In today's training, Danny will be sparring alongside his teammate, Adam Salmon.
When you see it before you let them say, keep your shape. It's the saying I've got, that means that their hands are dropping. So when they're sparring, that's what they're doing, they're practicing. Because when they're sparring in here, they're practicing, you know, different moves. I might be saying to them, close the ring down, edge forward, you know, cut him off. All them things they're practicing in here, just getting it right for when they fight. So that's why when they're sparring, different when they're sparring from boys from other gyms, you know, then we're giving them different advice. But when they're sparring with each other, they're, as I say, they're not looking to hurt each other, but they're looking to practice with things. You know, I work out all the money for them, and that's the trust you've got to have. You've got to have trust, and that comes through loyalty and, you know, wanting to be with me, and that's what it's about. Yeah, I mean, I know trainers that have turned fighters over for money. I know promoters that have turned fighters over for money. We ain't going to mention no names, but it does go on. But, you know, to me, well, that ain't me. I just would not turn over one of my fighters. So, you know, if you take someone like who's doing a 4-rounder, like Michael will do a 4-rounder in the new year, he'll get £1,100. Now, out of that £1,100, we'll get 10% of that. So that's £110 to train him. So Then I split that with Johnny, so I'm getting £55, and we're going to train him for 6 weeks. You know, put that into some sort of so-called personal trainers' wages. The real trainers, professional boxing trainers, they get peanuts. So we're getting 55 quid each to train him for 6 weeks. Work that out, and he, you know, we're actually paying him really. So I've had nights where I've had 3 or 4 fighters on one show. All them boys have to be padded leading up to the show. So yeah, it is physically tough then for me. And it's also, you know, mentally draining because I'm working late night at night. I get home 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm up again for the gym and there's no respite.
Right, next on Spike, another popular fighter taking to the ring, the lightweight Danny Connnor meeting the Bulgarian Radoslav Mitev. That's on the way.
Jab, nice stiff one. Bang, let him know you're there, all right? Set on that jab, nice stiff one. Bang. All right, do not switch off. All right, switch off with this cunt, he'll knock you out. Don't try anything fucking fancy. Don't try anything difficult. Just get in there and box his head up.
Why the fuck do I do this to myself?
Right, don't be looking about what's going on outside. Stay concentrated on the job. Right, do not switch off.
Well, Danny Connnor is a very popular man in these parts from just down the road, and I really do mean just down the road in Hackbridge. His first amateur club was Rosehill ABC, the same as Lenny Dawes, just a couple of miles away. He sells a lot of tickets, and the reason is because he is generally in very entertaining fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Radoslav Mitev. Consultant, please welcome Danny Connnor. I'm the referee. Obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. Watch your heads, kick them punches up. And when I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
Just go out and show your class, right?
We are scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing.
Put range, don't show it to him. Good boy, good boy. That's it, nice and easy, ease into it. Nice and focused. That's the danger.
Connnor just looking to throw the jab and then find the right hand, and he does find a good shot there as well, and Mitev is down, and he is not adopting the posture of a man who is about to get up in a hurry.
He ain't getting up, he ain't getting up. No. Well done, good boy. Good shot. That's it, well done.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The official end of the contest is at 1 minute 58 seconds of round number 1. Danny Connnor.
So Danny Connnor got exactly what he wanted in front of the home fans. A perfect way to warm them up for later.
You like the way he lined him up, Richie, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I like the way you lined him up with the jab. You measured the distance, and then you caught him with that good right hand. When you delivered the shot, did you realise, did you feel the knuckles connect and thought, he's not getting up?
Yeah, well, I didn't know. Do you know what? I felt the punch land, but yeah. Like I said, I'm not used to knocking people out, but we've been working on a lot of stuff in the gym. Like I said, Alec, you know, I couldn't do nothing without Al. He's taught me everything I know, so, you know, just turned over on the punch, like we said, and threw it properly. Earlier on in the round, I was showing it a bit, and I heard him shout from the corner, don't show it, don't show it. So I picked my time a bit better, and when I saw the shot, I threw it, and it landed. And
the hard work and sacrifices of a long training camp comes down to split-second moments in the ring that define the outcome of a fight. A fighter's bond with his trainer grows with each fight, and in the end, Danny's appreciation for his trainer has never been more evident than after tonight.